fashion. Well, you know the trick to a good noodle is to cook it fully, but don't overcook it. Do you know the trick to a really good noodle? Slightly just a hair undercooked as you're serving it in the bowl. And the bowl is so hot, you're burning your hands off, man. You place it on the table. You don't even look at it for about at least some time. Because it's so hot, you feel your face melting off, man. You wait a little bit. And then you're going to wait a little bit longer. And in that duration, you're letting it cook perfectly. Table side. Turning your fork as the 99.9% steam bath above the bowl as you curl in that thing. Steaming it, man. Turning it 100%. Every time. Thank you so much for tuning in. I will see you. I'm just kidding. I'm going to make some ramen here. Trying to get the oven going. I'm wondering if we just don't save some electricity and go over this element. And I was trying to think if there's something else going on. Cake. I'm just going to do it on the fly. Spice cake right here. I don't do this very often. I'm feeling it, you know. Plus my wife, she's very good. She's been giving her all day. I've been giving her up here. We deserve cake. I've got the cake pan right here. This is the one I envisioned. I must have seen it last week to give me something, but I don't remember seeing it, but it's kind of odd. Here it is. Benefits of having an awesome wife is when you want to get at certain things, it's already. I get some. She's doing a little bit of laundry. She's so good at it. I've asked her to wash my bags. Oh, I need this just to see some kind of measurements at all. I don't use any of what it calls for, but it calls for 3 eggs. I've got this just egg concoction. I want to make sure I'm using the ones that are soonest to expire. I've got February 13th, which is way far off. Oh, goodness. This one's best before something, so let's use up this one. Goodness. And then I'm going to have to get some oat drink from the basement, or some almond drink. And it calls for vegetable oil. I'm not going to use my avocado oil. I definitely need, I'm going to use oat drink or something. Got 3 eggs here, easy. I just want to go down once, so I'm going to use that pan. I need to grab oil. I want to use vegetable oil, probably. It's calling for vegetable oil, so that isn't a substitute. The milk is just the milk of an almond or an oat. I don't know what I'm using yet. Thank you so much to everybody for clicking the like, subscribing, and sharing the videos. We've got 3 channel members today, and I haven't done as many videos as I had hoped I was going to do. So look forward to more videos tomorrow, or for sure, February 2nd or February 3rd or 4th. There'll be a ton of videos every day after that. Gotta finish up some stuff here and there, and I'm not getting a full day in ever of doing it. Today is like a half to 3/4 day. Yesterday was about a half, 3/4 day. So I'm always behind the last day. So it's gonna take like 5 or 6 or 7 days of doing everything that I gotta do in a day and not missing anything. I'm probably doing even tomorrow or the next day after's things too, or some of it, or one of it, to get ahead of it, I gotta vacuum my vents. I have to do a couple little things, and then I have to do a lot of other things, which like tons of phone calls, tons of calling around, get the best prices, and that'll take months to get it done. But when it is done, I'll be comfortable knowing that I saved thousands of dollars, got the best professional, and acquired the best deal as well. So there's 3 points I have to hit. Price point, the best deal being most professional, and then get them in and out. You know, I need a time limit for them to come. So. I got my noodles in, my wife's noodles in. I'm just gonna flip them over and turn them one time. This is how you know you're getting them nice and saturated. Alright, I like to ensure they're all about 4 pieces, 6 pieces. I don't often do it. If I can, I leave them all whole. It's easier to pick them up now. Alright. Now for this cake, quickly pop downstairs. I'm going to grab 2 oat drink, 2 almond drinks. So I have some up here for, I'm going to make other recipes as well. I'm going to make a banana bread. Not now, but I'm going to make this right now, just to show you. I'm going to make dinner. The noodles are easy. It's like a 1 out of 10 for difficulty level. I'm definitely going to get into some of this after. And some of this. I'm definitely put some of that in the cake. I'm going to use this. Some of that in the cake, and probably both of these in the cake. It's going to be very nice. Oh, I'm looking for that. All right. Taco seasoning. We're going to make a chili this week, a lentil chili with black beans. I have a pizza crust. It's a gluten-free pizza crust. I have one left. It was actually very good. It's from the brand Namaste. I'll be making that this week. I have some electronics. I want to review some different security items and things like that for the household. I'll review and give you my take. They work well. I mean, if you're ever wondering like what's going on in this area, I've got devices to give you a heads up. There's awesome stuff out there. Not to mention, for a small amount of money, you can get some solar powered lights, motion sensor lights that can kick on. Cheap, really cheap price, effective, and it's not cheaply made. It's effective. Most of the stuff coming out now, it lasted through my winter. I don't know how I forgot to take my LED lights in, but I did. So, but they are a couple years. Some of them I've had for 2 years now. I think this will be my 3rd season, right? So it's a couple years I've had them. At the end of the beginning of next year, my 3rd year having them. Yeah, so it's my 3rd season, couple years. How to make ramen is in full effect. This is part 1 of how to make ramen with the sexiest dude on YouTube. Remember, if you want ultra sexy, you come to the Hash Info Show. If you want moderately sexy, go check out Hash TV, and only have one eye open. It's still going to be as sexy. You can be 1 eye or 2 eyes open, you're still going to say, wow, like, dude. That's what I'm talking about. It doesn't matter. Sometimes people swear. Sometimes they're like, yo, what brand were those sunglasses you were wearing? I'm like, sunglasses? I don't even wear shades. Like, never. And they're like, yeah, no, totally. You had shades on. Dude, I'm like, dude, I never wear shades. Why would you think that? Why would you think that I would be wearing sunglasses at night inside my house, right? I am that cool that I could definitely pull it off, and I would look probably this good, you know? But I ain't wearing shades in the house. I never done that. Where'd you get that idea from? Come on. So once your itchy band, no, this isn't itchy band, I misspoke. This is actually non-shim. It's the brand. It's non-shim. And it says soon veggie noodle soup. Vegetable mix. I'm making veggie soup, my friends. I absolutely love veggie soup so much. So veggie. So my chick doesn't like a lot of broth. How do you make the ramen with only a slight bit of noodles, you ask? Well, I'll tell you. Bear with me here. I didn't go to the basement yet, so I gotta get the oil and the butter, the oil and the almond and oat drink. I need 1 bowl. Alright, let's go. So, how do you do that, you ask? So, grab your mix of vegetable thing. Then you grab this. I got my fork here. Do you want me to bring you over so you get a close-up on this? This is where it gets difficult. Come on over. Let's get you a close-up. Who's coming with me to close-up, Phil? Ooh, just a sneezer. Let's get you a close-up onto it. Now you already know. Ooh. It's gonna be awesome. Oops. I just finished saying there's a fork here, right? Yep. I guess I should put my, actually, there's a bowl too. Actually, no, I'll use, cheap enough. I'll just use, once you get your things in there, now I'm going to bring over the pot of hot ramen. And I'll show you the cake mix we're having. And this will turn out exactly like that, minus that icing. Make my own icing. I'll have to look back at my... I made a cake 3 weeks ago or 4 weeks ago. It was amazing. It was very tasty, and that icing was ultra awesome. I don't really remember anything about that icing. It was wicked that day. Not the icing, my name. I think the ramen should be cooked perfectly. Did you know if you take a hot noodle and you leave it? No. This way. Did you know if you take a hot noodle and you throw it onto something like a surface, it's supposed to like walk down the fridge or something, or walk down the cabinet? I'm not even sure. Is it supposed to stick there? There was a saying. Does anyone in chat remember that? I'm from the 80s, so... Oh yeah, I guess my wife needs a little bit. Whoops. She doesn't like a lot of the broth. She just wants a little bit in there. I'm a big fan of the broth, so we're gonna get over onto it. Oh, there's still a ton of noodles left in here. She doesn't have very many then. So my bowl is overflowing. And there's no water in it yet. I'll have to hurry and put some water in these noodles. I love broth, so you'll see me getting into some broth. I'm just cleaning out some glass to the side here, so everything's awesome over there. Still need a touch of broth on this one. These are vegan, actually. These noodles end up being just vegetables. There's no beef broth, no chicken broth, or cow or chicken or pork broth. All of them have it in there, except for you can find some that don't. So it's nice. There's a spicy kind. There is sometimes there's a mushroom one. I haven't found the mushroom one for a while, but there was a mushroom one. I don't remember the brand, and it didn't have anything in it. There was another one too. Oh, we have like a sesame seed oil one. We have this veggie one. There was a kimchi was the other one. Oh, the kimchi one. The kimchi one is so good from Sobeys. Went to another Sobeys though. They didn't have the same one, but we got some of them. Actually, no. They also Sobeys carries a kimchi one, but two different Sobeys had two different varieties of kimchi vegan ramen. It was a little bit pricey though. Well, it was double the price of these ones. But it is tasty. The ramen was tasty from them. Spicy as all heck too, but whatever. I love spice. I sweat when I'm done the ramen pack on these ones. What's going on in the chat? Let's get those last few noodles in me there. So, and you got a clean pot as well. No muss, no fuss. Ramen is like a spaghetti? Yeah. It's a noodle, for sure. I don't actually know what ramen is. It's a good question. I threw the packages in the garbage, didn't I? Or are they over here? Oh, excuse me. Yeah, no, I threw the seasoning. The seasoning packs are in the cake. In the cake box, sorry. You know what? Fuck it. I don't even want to make cake right now. I'm glad I didn't open that thing. So I'll make the cake later or tomorrow. I am not into it. But I would love to eat it. I'm just not going to make it, you know? But what I am going to do is eat this. I'm going to go drop this one off to my chick. I'm going to eat this one, this overflowing one. Pretty sure she wants a fork with hers. Just give it one more stir and hers is ready to go. See how that sauce, see how that juice really, if you don't add too much broth, you get that really nice, bring it a little closer, so look at that nice broth coming through. Just to make it look a little sexier, I'll give it a couple stirs. Leave a bunch of those green onions on top like that. There. And then for mine, you see how it's kind of bland right in the middle? It just needs a stir. Those noodles need to get mixed over. Some places use I don't know if this is ramen. This is definitely a Chinese noodle pack. I don't know if this is called ramen or not. It doesn't, I don't think it's, I can't read the package, that's for sure. The other one, I don't even know if that one was ramen either. I think ramen just refers to I'm not even sure. I'm not going to specify. I'm not an expert on ramen. Oh, but I'm an expert on eating it. And that is no joke. I love this stuff. I don't know what I'm eating, but it's real good. I'm going to try a bite, and then I'm going to rip that down. Wow, my stomach is like empty. So I'm just going to get this in me. Nice bite. Who wants a bite with me? And this is true. Ramen to me means you got to slurp it to hit it, right? Let's go. I don't want to burn too much of my face off, though. Oh, man. One more. Oh, how I missed you. no. Oh no. The flavor on this it's intense flavor. Hector, what country are you from? Italy? So I got organic, extra virgin olive oil, and I got almond drink. Now all I gotta do is get out a pot. No, not a pot. What do I need? A bowl. A mixing bowl. I mix that stuff, grease the pan, chuck it in the oven, and I'm having cake. We're doing it. Here in Italy, it's almost 1 a.m., my friend. Very nice, Hector. Yeah, you guys don't do ramen over there? You guys don't do Ichiban? Not ramen. I keep saying Ichiban. You guys don't do like Asian noodles? You gotta get into some of these. I saw some really interesting facts on Italy, and then I you know, I don't really remember what they were. Super interesting though. Eye openers. It had to do with like Western culture and how it was either blocked I just can't remember what it was. Do I know some Italian dishes? Unfortunately, no. I wish I did. I don't have any Italian relatives, or, you know, I didn't have anyone teach me Italian cooking when I was a kid. I definitely don't want to do it wrong, eh? I get you can't really. It's all about, you know, having fun, but I can't even actually think of a damn Italian dish. Like I've never made homemade pasta. I've never made ravioli. I would sure like to, but I haven't. I just think I'd be working in the kitchen for like 8 hours just to make my dinner for tomorrow, you know? I eat a lot of raviolis. I mean, I eat a lot, and if it's really good, I'll keep you in the kitchen for a couple days, you know? Yeah, I do pizza now, but
I mean, I try to eat it once or twice a week if I can. But there you go. So I know something Italian then. I know pizza for sure ain't Icelandic. I'll tell you that. I've always thought pizza came from Italy, but I don't even know. Is it Spain that thinks they have pizza before? There's like 3 countries. It's like Ukraine, Spain, and Italy say that pizza is from there. You getting me hungry, Hash? Do you know that? No, I believe it. I'm sorry, but if you're here, I would open one of my packs of my sesame seed oil ramen. And if I'd known you were here, I would have used those 2 packages. I would have divided it in 3 piles, and I would have put seasoning in all 3. You know. And then I would have made you noodles too. I would love for you to try this. Especially, you could actually, oh man. See, I didn't eat this for like over a decade because like they all had beef in them, eh? So I had to stop eating that. I missed it. Forgive me, I have to drink this. You might hear a little slurp. Very good. I want to thank you for joining me, Hector. Hector, I'm just sweating, bro. Oh. Oh, excuse me. Oh, so much spices. Oh. All right. Well, thank you so much. Thank you. I'm still hungry, but I said I was going to bake a cake, right? So I'm going to do that. Baking a cake bowl looks like this. Baking a cake with all your worries sure would help a lot. Wouldn't you like to bake a cake anyway? Sometimes you gotta bake a cake. Bring you this freaking rinse. You can't see what's over here, can you? Thank goodness. That's for tomorrow.
tomorrow's show, not for today's. Oh yeah, I gotta unbox the Google Chrome camera. 4K Ultra. So, measuring cup. We don't often use one or have one even. We have something that resembles a measuring cup, don't we? Oh, everything I would ever need to do measuring. Even a half cup measurement thing. What? So it's gonna say do certain things and chuck certain things in there. First we're gonna shake this. Yeah, I get 1 cup of this, 1 cup of vegetable oil, and then 3 eggs. I put the just eggs back. I don't actually have to measure what 3 eggs means with regard to like in milliliters. Because I don't have a carton of eggs. Does a carton of eggs have like milliliters on it? I don't want extra large eggs. I want like 3 medium eggs. How many milliliters are 3 eggs? I think I can talk to this phone. Let me check here and see. Thank you, homie. Have you a cold? Oh God, no. No, I just ate the hottest, spiciest soup, so it was like just leaking. You know, leaking? You sweat here and anything, it's like decongest you with spices. You got to get into the ramen, buddy. You're missing out. I guess you don't know ramen. I'm glad I was able to introduce you to the thought of ramen. Now go get some spicy ramen in you, bro. Jeez, Hector, buddy. We gotta get you ramen. You want me to describe ramen to you? Super chat me $50. Somebody out there super chat $50 so I can describe ramen to this awesome dude we got here. Let's see here. How many milliliters in 3 eggs? So it says 1 large egg is 3 tablespoons. So I need 135 to 130, so half a cup. Just around there, half a cup will be fine. So 3 eggs is half a cup of oil, 1 cup of almond drink, the cake mix. So we're just gonna open the cake mix. We're gonna preheat our oven, and I have to oil the pan. So I'm just gonna quickly, before I forget, which once in a while has happened before, we're using this. This is organic olive. Yeah, this is organic extra virgin olive oil. I said it right. This is organic extra virgin olive oil. First cold press. Okay. So here we go. Now, I like a real crusty cake, so I'm going to use just a hair extra oil. And I'm gonna wash my hands. I'm going to really run the oil up the sides of the top of the pan to ensure. I want this cake to rise up like the people of Canada. My friends, I am Jacques Cousteau, the coolest guy on the planet. Yo! Here we go. I should be able to do this, shouldn't I? Is this still how to make the ramen one? It is, eh? Maybe I'll shut this one down. No, there's nothing. No, I'm definitely not. But when I put this cake in, then I'm gonna close the stream. I'll start it up when I pull the cake out. Okay? No, I'm gonna go do a Pokemon or a Rocket League while the cake is baking. I'll do a Rocket League and then a Pokemon, or a Pokemon and then a Rocket League. That sounds good. I think the cake takes, what, 20 minutes? 18, 20 minutes? No, damn it. This thing's going to take 24 to 29 minutes. And that's even the wrong size pan. It should take longer. But it's stretched out thinner. I bet you this thing takes 22, and what's the temperature? 350? 325. So I can start to get this ready, because this is all ready to go. So 350. We're going to turn this down to 325. I could see it then taking what it said there. And I'll just set a timer. I don't have anything in there. Oh, I have to hit bake first. Now, set a timer. No, forget it. I don't know what's going on. It won't let me set a timer right now. I don't know why. So, nobody said cooking was easy. That's why you got to go to school and get a badge to be a cook. Don't ever try cooking without having a badge or a piece of paper that says you're a cook, eh? Whatever you do. It'll never work out. Yeah, I got my cooking badge, and I got my master grower badge, and I got my hash master badge. No, there's no badges where I'm from. There's just bosses. And those that get it done. Pretty soon there won't be any, formal or whatever you're calling the absolute sham, is what I call it. But you wait and see. You better soak up all you can right now, because the world is about to change. I'm telling you. I told you before. You're gonna be crying when those lights go out and you can't even wipe. And you can't pay to have somebody wipe because there ain't nobody left, and whoever's left, they rich because they wipe themselves, they grow themselves, they feed their entire block. They're looked at like absolute heroes. The ones with fast cars right now, in a closet full of tuxedos and a bunch of wristwatches. and a bunch of paper that says, oh, you've got this, and you can get that, and that is gonna do you fuck all right away. Fuck all. Here we go. Put the cake mix in. Definitely what that did. Like so. You take your cake mix and you just apply it right to your mixing bowl. Now some of you might be overwhelmed at this point that there is ingredients in a bowl and the bowl itself is called a mixing bowl. You're already panicking. I'm not even going to use a mixer. That's what a boss is. We're going to take this. You need to get some of this in there. You're definitely going to get your this in there. So what you're going for, definitely we're going to put this in here, and then the 3 eggs, which is the half a cup next. So half a cup of the vegetable oil. Today I'm using extra virgin olive oil. And half a cup is going to get me 125, and I measured, or I counted 135. But that's okay. This is oil. We're reduced by 15 mil, which is 11.5, 12.5, 13%, somewhere in there, 11.75, 12.3% reduction in fat, which is oil. Oil, plant fats, plant oils are fats, but they are healthy fats. Don't be confused with the goofs out there telling you this and that. Well, they use butter and eat cows and chickens and pork. Those are harmful fats, and they will hurt your body immensely. Look around. Man, this smells like, whoa, it smells like straight grandpa. Like grandpa just had a deuce. Whew. It's called burp. It got burped. It just released. Yeah, it released the gases. So use your oil first, and then for your half scoop. What is this thing called? For your measuring cup, and then the other stuff will just slide right out, and you can just pop it right. Sink. Did I still need that for something? Damn it! I need it for the cup of almond drink. Right? Yeah, obviously, because it's not open. And I need 1 cup of this. So, and then I put this into the mixing bowl, which again overwhelms so many people. The only ingredient I'm going to add to this is a dash of vanilla. Here we go. Let's chuck this and cover this, and I gotta grab the lid for this. This is done. Wash my hands. Grandpa? So, oh yes, and then I said, we did this, we did that, we just have to mix this. I said I was going to use a fork. We have a spatula for after. I'll let you go, a big ass fork, and then we're going to go in for a little bit of vanilla, which is right here. Yeah, you quiet down. Right now it's 4:20 in British Columbia, Canada. On the money. That's what I have a special type of oven. It lets me know when it's 4:20 in every province in Canada. I can set it to the world map and do countries, but it just goes off, all the time. So beg my pardon. I had to change the setting. Sorry, world. I love you, world, but too much beeping, you know. I only need to know when, you know, my side of the hemisphere, it's 4:20 across the land. I'm Canadian, you know, I gotta do my part. Alright, cake is almost done. Once the cake, oh, it smells heavenly. So we've added a little bit of vanilla, nothing extra. Now I gotta work on the icing. Well, I am gaming and making icing just like that 3 weeks ago or 5 weeks ago. I remember slightly now, doing it right here with the, I was playing Road Blasters or something and I was getting her done. Oh, this cake smells so good. I could actually cook, no, I can't cook this cake in this, actually this thing is worth money. This is the thing right here. They're saying this thing is worth money. If anybody wants to buy this off me for big money, apparently this is even like on one of my YouTube commercials one time. It says some stuff, you know, if you want to buy this thing, apparently this is worth a lot of money. I'll ship this right off. There's no way this is my Alma's or anything like that. This, I don't know, this probably came with the house or something. Oh, this smells so good. Between spice cake and ramen raisin, ramen butter. Ramen butter was a chocolate bar I was after when I was a kid. OMG. I saw it the other day at, like literally like 4 days ago when I went to Freshco. I saw them on the wall there in the shelf and I was like, damn. I don't know why I didn't grab them. I think we were trying to decide. I think we were at the grocery store both trying to see who could say no to themselves the most. I'm winning a lot lately. Alright, so you fork this cake and it's perfect. How do you know? I'll show you in another 5 seconds, but I will tilt this sucker over above my head. I'm actually really strong. I know you can totally tell. But I'm actually even stronger than you can totally tell. I don't even think that's a fucking thing, but I just did it. Holy shit, I did not feel comfortable about that at all. And I don't think you're supposed to put a cake mix over your head and see if it fucking will not fall. But I just did. That's your ice cream. And a fucking Dairy Queen, bud. Whew. This thing smells so good. Vegan eggs, you could eat it right out of the bowl, but I'm not. Oh, it smells like spices. Like I'm smelling stuff in here I haven't smelled for a while. Let's get a real good sniff now if there's like just a little bit in here. You know, it's like heaven. You know, it strikes me as like some kind of like German chocolate cake. This has nothing to do with Germany or anything. This is a spice cake. It's literally a Betty Crocker spice cake. There's nothing German about it. There is cinnamon, nutmeg, clove. Let's see what it says on the back. But I can see those 3 spices there. Oh, man, it smells so good, those 3. What am I looking for? For it to say spices, there's ginger, cloves, nutmeg, coriander, allspice, and cinnamon. That out of here. This is heaven right there. Holy Dinah. We get a slice of this and everything is going to be better, you know? That's one of the things I'm going to miss is having these nice things. Because I'm going to go back to eating bugs. You're not even bugs. I just want to eat like twigs and berries, you know, or a bunch of leaves, you know? I'm not eating nothing. Like there's going to be no good meals, pretty much. Like, unless you just love eating blueberries for the next 1,000 days straight. Like you're going to have to learn how to make flour and everything. It's just it's going to be really not good. You're going to spend your whole day making your ingredients for your supper for tonight. You're gonna spend your whole day finding, half of the ingredients for your supper tonight. It's just, and you're not gonna, I'm talking supper, I'm talking like water that doesn't have piss in it is what you're gonna be having for supper. Just heads up, yo. You want war? You want to not be united? What do you think? What do you think the alternative for that is? I play, army games and stuff like that. And if you were to be on my squad or against me, but let's say you were to get like an electric shock if you didn't win the game, right? Or some severe pain, right? Like let's say you were hooked up to something that made you feel something. That war game you were playing would feel or seem or would get instantly so realistic, Now just imagine if it was real and it wasn't a game and you were climbing a mountain with a rifle in your hand and a backpack with everything you had on earth on it. Do you want that? Then smarten up. Because I've seen the future and it's coming, whether you don't want to or you do. Either way, you're going to have all your livelihood, everything you've ever imagined is going to be in a little backpack. Thank you so much for tuning in. And remember, you've been watching The Hash Man, the greatest show on YouTube.